Okay, that won't do anything. The Lurrus is just gonna come back right away. And I'm just gonna put this back onto the Lurrus. Stop. And we're back, and this time we will be playing a Lurrus of the Dream Den deck. This is yet another version of the Ozolith Amass deck that I've been trying to build for the current metagame. Yesterday and the day before that I've been playing a Dimir version of this deck. However, today we will be running a Rakdos version of it. I have swapped out quite a bunch of cards to include the Rakdos alternatives, but I have to say this deck has been performing a lot better for me than the Dimir version. I think the Dimir version has around a 40 to 45-ish% win rate, and this one up until now is quite solid. I got like a 50-50 win rate, I think even a little bit above that, so that's good. I've been playing it mostly in unranked queue right now because I'm still trying to tune the deck and to optimize it to be to be able to play it in its best form possible. However, I think the way that the deck is right now, it's already good enough to go up to at least Platinum or Diamond and maybe even Mythic. It's a strong deck, it's fun to play, it has a lot of good matchups. You pair up nicely against mono red aggro, which is a good sign. You also are able to race against the Karuga decks, which is also good. And the only difficulty that I have, that I also had with my Dimir shell, is the Yorion agent decks, because they keep stealing your stuff. That's quite harsh and it's a really bad matchup, but sometimes they get mana screwed or they do not draw into the answers and you still manage to snag a win off them. But overall, great deck. Thank you for people on Reddit and on YouTube that helped me to kind of brainstorm a bit about what I can put into this deck and what works and what doesn't work, and this build looks good. I may tweak and update it a little bit more. I will post more videos if I do, and I guess for tomorrow I will be working on that Grixis shell, because I think the Ozolith is a card that people are kind of sleeping on right now, and let's see if we can make it work together. Either way, enjoy the footage and see you soon. And we are up against Rakdos. See, a one-lander. Unfortunately, we cannot keep this. Also, we do not have the Ozolith in hand, which is something we kind of want with this deck. Again, no Ozolith, but we do have a nice curve. We have Knight of the Even Legion, we have the Dreadhorde Invasion, and we have some Resurrection ready, so I'm gonna put this. Need to drop one of these two, I suppose, so I guess I will drop the Stone Cold Serpent for now because we cannot reanimate it. See what the opponent is playing. Oh, that's a mistake, I was too fast there, but fine. Not ranked anyway, so it's okay to make some mistakes and to just play a bit faster. Paradise Druid. Okay, I guess I will play this now then, so he's likely to trade into this. Just want to get rid of the Paradise Druid before it gets out of hand. Okay, he prefers to get rid of the now of the Ebon Legion, that's fine with me. Instead, the Dreadhorde Butcher has a chance to keep on growing in the next turn. Right, I will play another Butcher. I don't want to give away that I have the castle yet. There, good. Damage to the face. Yes, the questing beast. I guess in that case I will... Suppose I can either play the Lurrus and bring back the Knight of the Ebon Legion, or I can just play Call of the Death Dweller right now. I think I like this kind of, but see, back these two. I will put the Death Touch counter on Dreadhorde Butcher and the Menace counter on the Knight of the Ebon Legion, and attack him. No matter which one of these two he chooses to block, it will kill the questing beast, which is good. Go down the mountain and pass the turn. And at this point we are racing the opponent more than they are racing us. Alright, now this is good, so we can start saving the counters. Now this. I will attack in with these two, because this one can get Death Touch. Also, if I'm not mistaken, if he does block the Dreadhorde Butcher, then damage this one deals, it may have Death Touch as well when it dies. I'm not sure how that interaction works, but let's see. Okay, so we will find out soon. I will activate the ability now. Let's see, this one has Death Touch. I will do that on the questing beast just to test it. Yeah, it still has Death Touch, so that's great. Now we can put Death Touch back onto the Butcher. Go. Take that action. We can attack in. This one. That should be the game. More damage there. Counters got saved onto the Ozolith. Alright, that was quite fun. Alright, we're up against Pachuco. Seems decent. I guess I will drop the Knight of the Ebon Legion first, and I can get the Ozolith online on turn 3. We will not be having much of counter action going on anyways for the next 2 turns. A lot of lettuce. Since we're up against some control deck, I guess I will pop this first. Put down the lesser tap Reaver. Maybe seeing a teferi now. There he is.
Right on schedule.
I suppose he will try to bounce the token, but it doesn't matter to us because the counters get saved anyways. Go. Let's see. I kind of want to get the Kaya's Ghost farm onto the Lurrus. So for now, I suppose I will just put counters onto the army for now. Back in here. There.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
The board wipes next turn. I can buff this in order to draw a card if there's a Shatter this guy. Also, these two together will make sure that my zombie army will be online next turn right away to start attacking. I think my opponent is starting to realize the dilemma, because he is likely still holding up a teferi in hand. If he bounces my army, I'm just gonna have the counters moving to a different creature next turn. Doom Foretold. Okay. That's fine with me. Guess I will sacrifice this one for now, because I want this one as board-wide protection. And then I will play the Lurrus now. I guess in hindsight I should have sacked this, because I would have been able to replay it, but fine. Put Kaya's Ghost farm onto the Lurrus. Back in with all. Guess he will block the token. We're probably going to see some kind of board wipe now, but we've got a lot of board wipe protection right now. Okay, that won't do anything. The Lurrus is just gonna come back right away. And I'm just gonna put this back onto the Lurrus. So. Guess I'll keep this in hand. I don't want to overextend too much. I think that's it for the opponent. I don't know what they're gonna do now. Can't really board wipe, that will not save them. The Lurrus will keep coming back. He needs to have some sort of double removal for the Lurrus to get it off the field completely. Alright. I will sacrifice the Grim Initiate then. Replay the Grim Initiate. Just attack in with everything. We go. After the next game. And we're up again, Chief Seraph. I think considering the play earlier, I may increase the number of the kayak card to 4 because the combo between the Lurrus and that kayak card is quite strong. Let's see, this is a really good hand if we can draw one more land. It's quite greedy though, but we are unranked, so just gonna be greedy and keep it anyways. Play the Grim Initiate first. Pass the turn. We don't draw land, it's fine. We have quite a bunch of plays for the next few turns. Right, I will play the Dreadhorde Invasion now, and then next turn we can put down the Ozolith. Keep this on up to block the Squad Spitter. With a bit of luck he may sacrifice it into the Grim Initiate so that he can use his tactical spell. There it is, light up the stage. Luckily he cannot cast the Torbrand in his turn, which is good. Alright, put the Ozolith up. This one up for 1. And I'm still on blocks. Block both of these. He may buff this, but that's fine. Go. Save the counters. And this is cool because now we can start putting the counters onto the Chamber Sentry. We'll tapped. Actually, I'll just put on the Dreadhorde Butcher, probably the better game plan. That's it for the opponent. We're up against Scar. Looks good. Right, I guess he's gonna take the Widespread Brutality. Or not. Dreadhorde Invasion, attacks. Yes, because the Dreadhorde Invasion is gonna ping us every turn for some damage that I will probably block with the Stonecold Serpent now. Get rid of one of his creatures. Which one? This then. Maybe we'll activate it to bring it back to the hand. We take the brutality now. No, he still doesn't care. Rough. This time. If we draw a land, we're in a good spot with the brutality. I don't think he has a way to buff his creatures. I will gladly trade the last that Reaver with Gutter Bones again. Okay, there is a Rotting Regisaur. Put this down. And this. And I will pass the turn again. Again, missing that land. If we do draw it though, it's gonna be really good to get rid of the Regisaur and all those other creatures. Fortunately, we will lose our creatures as well, but that's okay because we can bring them back with the Lurrus. This. Tough, but I guess I will attack in with the Might of the Ebon Legion. Activate him. Next time when he attacks, we can block with the Grim Initiate. Plus the +1 counter from this means that the zombie army has lifelink. One of the tricks you can do, because the lifelink is until the end of turn, is to make sure your creature has lifelink first. And then use the Widespread Brutality, because it's basically the army token dealing the damage. You will gain quite a lot of health, but since he would destroy my army with his Regisaur, I need to do this now. And we will gain 8 life. Right. This. Block this just so he cannot get the Gutter Bones back to the hand. And that's the game.